Santhosh,
Right.
the role they have played in leading that school. They have made it possible that the weaker student gets the best attention. So things like holidays and term ends and all, these are not given much significance. These kids are back at school doing a full-time work to make sure that their results, their performances, and that their own self-worth is recognized throughout the period of the year in which they are studying. So a lot goes to the principals as leaders and directors of the state. And it's only fair to pay that tribute.
I fully agree with you, and thank you for raising that. But the entire thing would not have happened were it not for the Right Honourable, and I'm going to try and get this right, Valangaiman Sankarya Rayana Srinivasa Sastri,
Yes.
Commonly known as V.S. Srinivasa Sastri.
Yes.
He came here with great vision and great insight in the 20s.
Yes.
And we're talking about a school that carries his name.
Yes, and ironically, it's his 150th birth anniversary, as it is Gandhi's, as it is Kasturba's, and as it is the wife of our Lutuli, Chief Lutuli.
So on the 22nd...
So three great 150th anniversaries this year.
Yeah,
this year.
22nd of September this year.
This is 22nd of September, yes.
Right, it's going to be V.S. Srinivasa Sastri's
And we're going to honor him by putting a bust of his in a little place that I would like Santhosh to just talk about very quickly, if you don't mind.
So when you say bust, we're looking at a statue, right? Well, just off his head.
Actually, Alan, we already do have a bust in front of the school's old hall.
Okay.
The main school building is actually a national monument. So we do have a bust there of Srinivasa Sastri. But we thought, to honor the great man on this very special occasion, we would, if you come to Sastri College, you cannot miss our beautiful gardens on the front of our school area. And in that garden, we want to create a monument to honor our great Srinivasa Sastri.
And when are you hoping to unveil this monument?
Well, in the month of September.
Right.
To honor him,
to be exact.
22nd of September.
Do we know the exact date when the school opened?
14th of October, 1929.
Right. So I suppose September, October is going to be, a nice time of the year then to start celebrating these achievements.
Correct. Yes. We're pulling it a little bit earlier because remember, towards the mid-October we start with the matric exams and all of that. So we don't want to take this into that period. But however, the date of the 14th is very significant. So there will be some, remembrance and honoring of that great day when the school first opened. However, the monument itself is currently being designed by Ravi Japsi from the well-known company Architronic, and we are greatly indebted to Ravi. He has been one of the great supporters of Sastri College. Our new Sastri Academic and Conference Center was designed, a very modern architecturally designed building designed by Ravi, and so we're very greatly indebted to him, and we're looking forward to his design being presented to us next week for this monument that we are quite excited about.
That's good news. I was reading in fact, when I posted on Facebook today that the both of you are going to be here and we're talking about Sastri College, South African History Facebook page tagged me on a post on Mr. Sastri, the Honourable Sastri, and I was reading this very long, in-depth and quite detailed post. I'm just going to read 2 paragraphs for you. So it just gives us an insight as to the man whose name is on the school 90 years on. So I'm going to read it straight from South African History. It says, Jan Smuts, then Prime